Raiders Bears on EA Sports. We welcome you to Chicago, Illinois for today's game. The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing in it to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
We're underway here. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And incomplete. What a hit that time. Here's the Bears lineup on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards. The Bears doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Looking long. Firing it way down the field. A receiver is there, and he has the ball deep down the field. They come to the line at the 24. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Here's the quick toss. Langford's tackled down at the 22. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Bears come to the line with a bunch set. White's there to catch the ball. What a first series touchdown. And with that touchdown, they grab the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead in a football game. It just takes pressure off of you, and what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Jones will run this one out. And they have this return completely covered. Tackling him inside the 15. Murray's handed the football. They'll mark the football at the 22.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Second down. Bridgewater set in the pistol.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
You know, when you throw the football like that down, field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Press coverage all the way. The Raiders come out in the pistol.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The Raiders now move the change.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Murray's lined up as the single back. First down at the 41. Murray's got it on the handoff. And picked up about 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Murray's going to secure the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Raiders now on 3rd down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in 3rd down situations. Midway through the first. Pause play. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
When you're in a situation like this, 4th and short near midfield, you're behind in the first half. Don't go for it. Punt the football away. Don't panic. It's too early for that, but let's find out. Sometimes these coaches make some strange decisions.
And it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Perry's met after a gain of 8.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run.
Let's go. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And the quarterback is tackled by Bruce Irvin.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker. And we saw it that time on display.
The Bears want to convert here, especially after last week's abysmal performance in third down situations.
Get ready.
Play clock's running down. White's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Bears on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Langford's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down coming up.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The play clock's running down from the shotgun. And now he'll take off. Trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
They need to get the play off. The Bears on offense here to start the second quarter. The football sits at the 42-yard line. The Bears with an empty backfield look here.
Get ready.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Intercepted.
Erdmann, such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Raiders didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
The line of scrimmage is the 33. Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Raiders take it from the 33. Murray's tackled down after a gain of 2. The Raiders have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Murray's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line. Second down and 7. And Crabtree's going to pull in the bullet pass. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row. Reese is taking the handoff. And a gain of 4.
The Raiders won't be happy with the results of that play. They run it once they get into the red zone, and it does not fool the defense. They get overpowered, and they get a short gain.
Second down here after that run play.
Let's go. Hold in. Score. Tiger. Score.
Second down and 6. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see. When they don't have to blitz, and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
This is third down. Bridgewater will have it in the pistol.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Raiders now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. First and goal from the 7. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Coming up to the line at the 5.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
Halfway through the second quarter.
Throws the pass.
Pass is intercepted. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You gotta love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Raiders retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Looking across the middle, grabs it with one hand. Bill, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get 2 hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up, stretch as far as they can, and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
It'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Let's go. Move 58. Move 58. 2 yards. 2 yards.
Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Latavius Murray makes the catch. Two-minute warning. Third down now. Bridgewater by himself in the backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
King is back now. He'll be punting. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Bears offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? At that time, it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
Wilson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his first reception today.
Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
About 90 seconds to go here in the first half. And it's a first down. First down at the 49. Irvin's able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Get ready.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Second down and a long way to go. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
The Bears will take the snap from the 40. Wilson's got it and a first. The Bears have tried to lean on the passing attack so far. Wilson's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
Had him, but the hit. Knocks the ball out. Second down following that incompletion.
Get ready. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals. So many things are involved when you talk about people catching the pass. Catch it cleanly. Also, catch it and break a tackle. Everybody loves that. Nice job that time.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Got past it. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
The Raiders heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
One more snap and halftime. First down at the 20. Carrying it out. Intercepted. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. The second half kickoff is a comeback in the cards tonight. Got a flag down here. A long field ahead of them at the 10. The Bears packing the box here. 46 formation. McPhee's the one who brings them to the ground.
Well, if you want to run the football outside, you better block the outside linebacker. They did not do it on the offensive side. What a play by that outside linebacker, getting there, showing the strength he has, and stopping that run.
Second and 10. Makes the catch in open space. No huddle time.
Let's go.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, defensive tackle so many times are in charge of stopping the run, but not this time. The big fellow, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Let's go.
Second and long. And he's taken down again for the sack.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
Third down after the sack. Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. And they deck him.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
set-up return. Here he goes. The Bears heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work.
Here's the football marked at the 47. The Bears come out and a bunch set.
Let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
First down at the 47. Now makes the move to the right. Tackle made by Smith that time.
Smith's just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside, and he stops it for no gain.
The Raiders will use a timeout here early in the second half. The Bears come to the line with an empty backfield. They send the tight end in motion.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here. When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Out of the gun. Has space. And tackled down at the 43-yard line. Third down. The Raiders sat at the line. Dime package. Third down and 6. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Wilson's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The Bears will have to punt. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. First down with their backs to their own end zone. Murray's lined up in a single back formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Could have been intercepted. Second down and in a very precarious spot. Halfway through the third quarter.
Wants to go deep.
But they can't connect.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Third down. Have to be very careful here. Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. 3rd and 10. Looking long. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. King is back now. He'll be punting. Waves his arm, and he's going to make a fair catch. The Bears stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Let's go.
Langford's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 1st down at the 40. On the money.
The Bears did a good job there on 1st down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
They'll go ground. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. Luckily for them, they've got a big enough lead with just a 1.5 to play. That fumble shouldn't have too big of an impact, but they don't want to start getting sloppy now, Phil.
Absolutely. We don't think it's going to have a big impact, but you never know. A quick score by the offense and, get things turned around, a 3 and out. This game could turn around, so you got to be on your toes.
Let's go.
1st down at the 47. Bridgewater's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Jones is out wide on the left. 2nd down and 10. He's hit as he throws it.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Third down on the way. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. And Holmes has got it. 1st down. First down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd and 10. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Bears will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Langford's handed the football. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job on the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs. The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
The Bears will take the snap from the 45. That was Nelson on the coverage that time. The Bears lined up. Everybody split out wide.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
2nd down and 10. On the money. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. And take a look at the numbers, and you can see the difference here, by and large, has come down to the passing attack.
It has. I think the coaches realized early the quarterback was hot. So what did they do? They kept giving him the football, and he kept moving it down the field.
On the way, 3rd down. The Bears step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Tight end in motion. Trying to beat the play clock. Handoff out of the I formation. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. The Bears offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Coming to the line at the 44.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line. Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Has his target.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
This next play comes from the 30. The line after that catch for a first down.
Get ready. Spread 38. Spread 38.
Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
Out of the shotgun. Wilson has the grab. That's his fourth catch of the day.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. This play set up by the long gainer. First down here after the completion. Has the sack.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The big sack on the last play brings up second down and 11. They better hurry to get the snap. Takes it from the gun. Bears, touchdown. White's second touchdown of the game.
It's a cliche. Oh, just give the tall receiver a chance to catch the football in the end zone. Well, this time it's not a cliche. Nice throw. Good job of jumping up, making the catch, and getting the touchdown.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Jones has got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
My goodness, what a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Second down here. Looking to go deep. Snatches it with one hand.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Toss to the outside. Murray's met at the 30.
What a good job by the defense, not being fooled. Here in the fourth quarter, they're leading. You expect the offense to pass, but they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
Second down following the run.
Let's go.
He's wide open for the grasp.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete. Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Tim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9. 3rd and goal from the 9. Raiders, touchdown. Bridgewater's put up now 10 touchdown passes on the season. The Raiders with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Raiders now, no doubt, will onside kick it. And the hands team does its job recovering the onside kick. The Bears coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Double tight end formation. The Bears have it at the 44. Brought down by Mosley.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Play clock's running down. Langford's got it on the screen. They'll mark him at the 22.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
At the 22-yard line, here they come. The Raiders go with the dime formation here on defense.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Delay of game will cost them 5.
Let's go. Fred, 38.
The Bears from the 27. He has the grab. Gains 12.
The Bears did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And all the way home, just in time, a late touchdown.
What we've seen here today so far, the receiver gets open. This big quarterback, he is going to throw it in there right on target. Another touchdown throw. What a day.
The Bears getting ready to kick it off. They're setting up the return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Raiders take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game and just know today the team on the other side beat you up and they were the better team.
First down at the 19. Bridgewater's on the move. Has his man.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Three-step drop. Two hands on the football that has the catch. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Going to the hurry up. Under a minute to go here. First and 10. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Raiders are coming off a landslide victory last week, but now look what's happened. They're getting jumped on big time and trailed by a wide margin.
Well, Jim, we expected them to have a really great effort and probably play well here today. We knew they were a desperate team because of last week's loss, but sometimes even desperation is not enough.
Throws the pass. The Raiders get a first down.
The Raiders do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier. When you're getting blown out like this in the second half,
ball's out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Phil, have you ever seen a more mistake-ridden performance than this one today? From start to finish.
Well, I guess you never saw me play then, right, Jim? Of course I've seen it. I've lived it. I did it many times, and it's just awful. Sometimes when things start going wrong for you, you just can't find a way to turn it around or have the energy to get it done.
Makes the catch. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You've got the offense out there. You've got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bears have it at the 34. Launching it deep. And they can't connect. The Bears come out with a split backfield.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's swatted away.
Third long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. One more snap and we can call it a day. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Makes the catch in the open field. Well, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.